Hello everyone, Assistant Narrator Richardson here, and I had to look up Vivaldi's The Four Seasons, because I had no clue what that was. Turns out it's something I do know, I just don't know any names to any classical songs except for The Flight of the Bumblebees. Anyway, let's start off, shall we? Item number SCP-6447. Restriction level, Level 4, Secret. Containment class, Keter. Disruption class, Eki. Risk class, Critical. Special containment procedures. SCP-6447 is contained in a standard exclusion zone based around the former provisional site 127. On the 15th of each calendar month, an equal mixture of essential oil of sage and butane must be dispersed throughout SCP-6447's chamber. After a 12-hour quarantine period, personnel may resume collection of compound R447 from SCP-6447. The appeasement ritual necessary for R447 secretion must be completed without error. SCP-6447 will be considered uncontained if the ritual is incomplete. Please contact Thaumaturgical Practices Advisor Randy Leonard for details concerning this ritual process. Personnel involved in this ritual are required to wear tattered clothing with a collective cost less than $50 USD. No personnel are to enter its containment chamber or be within its vicinity during its active phase on the 15th of every month. Update 1951 of the 12th 15. The immediate consumption of R447 substances has been deemed a safety critical process for all ex-provisional site 127 staff. Failure to comply with this process may result in obsessive and compulsive tendencies toward SCP-6447. Description: SCP-6447 refers to an amalgam formed from the entire operating staff of the former provisional site 127, known to the public as the Dolores King Memorial Bell Tower. The collective of SCP-6447 is instinctively identified as 328 human beings and constantly plays a selection from Vivaldi's The Four Seasons, corresponding with the season of the Antipode of Bear Mountain, New York. SCP-6447 produces the sounds necessary to achieve this by the use of numerous methods, including, but not limited to, vocalization, several modified skull bones, flatulence, a bell from the former provisional site 127 Carillon. Definition: Carillon, a set of bells, often in a bell tower, operated by means of a keyboard. 97% of Foundation clairvoyants believe the formation of SCP-6447 and its ritualistic and melodic nature exists to appease an emergent eschatological entity, henceforth referred to as EEE-6447, being awakened by humanity's collective transgressions. EEE-6447's nature and motives are currently indeterminate, and attempts to establish contact are ongoing. In the event its activity or existence threatens humanity, Directive Apsychos is to be initiated. Directive Apsychos, previously enacted for the purposes of extracting and studying R447, has since been reformed into a multi-stage process consisting of ritualistic appeasement by living personnel within ex-provisional site 127. The exact specifications of such a ritual are known only to Randy Leonard of ex-provisional site 127, and must remain as such until the safety of outside Foundation personnel can be guaranteed. The success of SCP-6447 in achieving its goals is highly dependent on the amount of R447 it retains throughout its melody. Further investigation into R447 has since revealed that the substance increases the metaphysical attractiveness of any person who consumes it. However, its consumers remain immunized against attractions to each other and to SCP-6447. Additionally, R447 acts as a perfect and highly localized Akiva sink when consumed and exposed to frequencies from 330 Hz to 700 Hz. It then suppresses and destroys 99% of ambient and focused Akiva radiation. Despite the outward physical distress of SCP-6447, its capacity to secrete R-44-7 has rendered it highly attractive to persons possessing a cognitive resistance value, or CRV, less than or equal to 50, and to those who have not consumed R-44-7. Once attracted, these persons will invariably join its chorus and provide additional harmonies. Hence the development of the appeasement ritual to maximise R-44-7 collection with minimal loss of personnel. In 1962, SCP-6447 began exerting significant meteorological influence over a variable diameter, altering temperature and precipitation in accordance with each concerto in the 4 seasons. Phenomena such as thunder, lightning, heat waves, and the aurora borealis occur in sync with the anomaly. Message from the administrator:
Your access was denied.
While the exact origin of SCP-6447 is unknown, the Foundation initially became aware of the anomaly shortly after losing contact with Provisional Site 127 in 1945. When the site missed its monthly check-in, the Foundation dispatched an investigation team that discovered all Provisional Site 127 staff members had gone missing. Further investigation revealed SCP-6447 within the site's tower. After its discovery, a public disinformation campaign was put into place regarding SCP-6447. Witnesses at that time shared reports about the renewal of nature. One witness stripped their clothing and repeatedly mentioned the return while they burned it. Disinformation quickly became ineffective as the music continued. The dearth of context surrounding SCP-6447's properties impeded containment officers, created further subjects, and necessitated emergency aid from nearby sites. After repeated procedure failure, the use of R-44-7's immunizing effect was considered as an alternative containment measure. The Ethics Committee initially rejected this.
Hell is the absence of God, and science has explained the seasons. If we let it, humankind would sup of this nectar to become the beautiful one. But it is not ready, and so we drown the unholiest of holies in the profane brews of science and magic, as we let ourselves be beautiful.
Preliminary testing via the addition of compound R-44-7 to the water supply of Akron, Ohio, resulted in the Foundation clairvoyants reporting the delay of EEE-6447's awakening. Further testing with larger population centres was later approved. The transition of Appalachian water sources into high ppm R-44-7 mixtures disguised as fluoride gave regional clairvoyants the most lucid understanding of EEE-6447's existence to date, resulting in their current near certainty. 20 million Americans trapped in consumer cycles gained a similar subliminal awareness. Many began spending less on consumables and investing in residential fallout shelters.
Why are we impure? Why are we not beautiful? The sins of man stop us from achieving this. Humans are static, unable to change their evil ways. The emergence is inevitable.
Although initial trials indicated a reduction in SCP-6447's effects, extended manipulation of the anomaly's weather-modifying attributes was later determined to be environmentally damaging towards surrounding ecosystems. As such, additional investigation was approved and Directive APSICOS was officially enacted. Incident Report 2014 of the 10th 15. Ritual failure. While performing the appeasement ritual, Agent Rossellini had allegedly worn an engagement ring, which RSR Sophia McCormack, her fiancée, reported having an estimated value of $4,000 US. It is believed this lapse in protocol was due to the heightened attraction and feelings of attachment from the effects of R-447.
How hideous. Such excess, repentance is wasted on the sins of these naked, helpless souls. Soon shall they follow the sounds of the true and prosperous. Our melodies will extend beyond their greed and vanity. Soon shall they wallow desperately in their sins behind the success of the holy and pure.
The current status of Agent Rossellini, the dispatch sent to appease EE-6447, and the nearby sites remain at the time of writing unknown. Ooh, I mean, how can you... I've definitely not seen an SCP yet, which they can play music out through flatulence. That's something. Anyway, that's going to be it for this document. I shall see you in the next one. Hey everyone, Creepy Otter here. Just two normal things. Go check out my Twitter. If you want to be updated on, like, say if I miss a video one day, you'll see why in Twitter. And go check out my Patreon. It's in the description below. I had a problem reading this SCP. It's nothing to do with the SCP itself. I think I'm just a bit tired today. So if you notice a lack of quality, I'm sorry. I try my best. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.